Hello everyone, how are you? I hope everybody is doing great. So guys, we have solved memory based question paper of environmental science examination of GATE 2026. So guys, let's first check it out. What questions were there in your exam? I have with me right now Badal sir. He has something great to tell you. Please listen to him very carefully. Whenever he comes, he brings something very auspicious and he has some good news for you. Then we have Krishna sir also available with us in the studio. Mrigank sir also available with us in the studio. So we'll be discussing about the paper, overall paper over here. There were 33 MCQ probably, right? As far as the data told by you guys, that is the student, they were MSQ questions were around 11 this year and NAT questions were approximately 21. So you can see that the pattern is not changing overall. Overall, the pattern is same from the previous year also. So the pattern is very much same. But now, what was the individual subject weightage and how was the toughness level? That will be discussed by the Krishna sir and Mrigank sir. Obviously, before that, Badal sir would like to announce something. Badal sir, please.
Yes, sir. Now time for the surprise. So this surprise is for everybody who have not been able to make good score in this paper, or they are not confident of getting good rank in PS, or it might happen that you are in the third year and you have given the exam. So now there is one more opportunity to restart your preparation. So stay tuned on the Gatewala main channel. So our team would be bringing a restart plan for everybody, how you can restart your GATE preparation and achieve your goal. Take down the date. Date is 9th of February. So stay tuned on Gatewala main channel. Now I am requesting Krishna sir as well as the Mrigank sir to discuss and analyze what was there in the paper for you. Okay.
So hello everybody, how are you all? So I hope you have done well in this particular paper guys, and as well as you will get some knowledge regarding the environmental engineering also, what type of question and what type of things or what type of concept that can be asked in the civil engineering exam also. So that's why this particular paper analysis is to be done, right? So let's discuss the various subjects weightage over here. So you can see there are two tables. One is basically related to the GATE 2025 and the second one is GATE 2026 weightage. So these are just memory based data. So it may be some little bit changes are there, but overall you can understand the pattern from this particular data. So as you can see here, first one is GATE aptitude, as it always be 15 marks. So here it is also 15. Then we have engineering mathematics. It is approximately 13 marks. Earlier it was 10. In 2026 it is 13. Now one by one we will discuss about the environmental subjects and other subjects with the Mrigank sir also, right? What type of questions, what type of concept they have asked, and what is the difficulty level of the questions. So let us discuss first the environmental chemistry. So what do you think, sir, about the environmental chemistry?
I think general trend is around 9 to 10 mark. So this year also they have given 10 mark. And all the environmental chemistry question is actually related to the environmental subject itself. So if you are good in that part, chemistry, especially the quality of water part, in that case you can definitely score very good in this part, environmental chemistry part. And also one thing, sir, I will mention the chemical kinetics. Every year this chemical kinetics topics, many questions are coming. This year also the same thing happened.
Yes, definitely. So we have discussed a lot of questions related to the environmental chemistry. So let me tell you one thing over here, guys. From environmental chemistry, we have seen the question which is related to the reaction rate constant, or some numericals are there, which is a little bit calculative, but the level of these type of questions are easy. If you know the chemistry fundamental, then you are able to solve it, right? Then we will move to the environmental microbiology. So what do you say, sir, about this?
Generally, sir, for this environmental microbiology, many of especially the civil engineering student feel difficulty in this part, and that's quite logical because you guys have not studied this part. This environmental microbiology is actually a part which you will discuss when you will go for masters in environmental engineering. So if you are not able to attempt question from environmental microbiology, that's completely okay. But this year, because now we have started a batch for GATE 2027, so this year this subject we are already teaching for you guys. So now I think next year you guys will be able to solve question from this part also. That is one thing which I will say from our team.
So again, your subjects are fluid mechanics, and then you can deal with the hydrology also as well as OCF. So just give the detail about this particular subjects.
As I always say, from fluid mechanics, general question from one from fluid statics, one from fluid properties, and one from pipe flow. In this also the similar pattern followed, just like a civil engineering section, I will say. OCF single question till now what we have achieved, so only single question came, and for hydrology the question was almost moderate level. I think Badal sir have already discussed this question with you. So all the question detailed solution will be provided to you, but right now what I am telling you that this FM, hydrology and OCF combination 10 marks you can see, 10 to 12 marks. So again, it is not the major rule, I will say. This part easily, those who have studied civil engineering syllabus, easily you can achieve very good mark in hydrology, FM and OCF part. Yes, sir.
Okay, so let us discuss about the environmental part 1 and part 2 also. So as you know that me and Mrigank sir both are dealing in this particular subject. So let us understand the pattern. As you can see here guys, in GATE 2025 they have asked related environmental part 1, it is only 2 mark, but the part 2 is a major one in which we have seen the solid waste management as well as the sewage treatment plant. Then we have noise pollution also, right, air pollution also. Now in this year also you can see here, so the weightage of this particular part 1 is that is approximately 7 marks, which is related to the water topics, right, water quality parameter. We have seen the questions also. I think some of the questions are solved by the Mrigank sir itself, and then we have second part, which is basically the environmental part 2, in which we have seen the lot of question from the air pollution. Nowadays you can understand guys, lot of question are asked in the from the part of air pollution, so you can expect more number of question in civil engineering also. So be careful and be ready for the air pollution part.
This thing I think nowadays from last 5 to 6 years which I am seeing it, from solid waste management, from air pollution, and for GATES people noise pollution also. From these three parts, majorly they are asking question in a bulk, like 70 to 60% questions sometimes they ask from this part. And because of that, water and wastewater nowadays, few questions we guys are seeing in that part. And that is one thing I will say, ki something based on the current trend, because right now air pollution is important, solid waste management is important for us, and same thing happening in the question pattern also, and that's why drastic change compared to the like almost 4 times they have asked.
Don't underestimate the sewage also, because in recent year you have heard about an incident which has happened in the Indore city. So have you heard about that particular sewage or some contaminated water is mixed with the drinking water, and lot of people get ill, or you can say that they have some health effect due to this particular thing. So that may be a national news also, so that's why this is also important. So as sir says, that air pollution, solid waste and the noise pollution in recent, like, or you can say that the last 5 years they are more trendy. So similarly I am telling you one more thing, be careful with the sewage part also, okay, because it is also important. So as you can see here guys, this is the 28 marks GATE 2026. Now we have environmental issue and environmental management. What do you say sir about this?
Generally while preparation also I told that environmental issues and environmental management, these are the topics which is actually taken from the engineering service non-tech part. So those who are preparing for engineering service exam, definitely they can get maximum marks in this part. As a GATE civil engineering student, if you are not covered this part, that's completely okay, because some are the general questions which you like anyway you are going to attempt that question. Like few questions are like they have asked malaria is because of. These are basically general question, and that is the reason in our class also every time when we teach for GATE civil, we always say go for GATE ES paper also, because for GATE ES paper you don't have to do anything extra. With the same civil engineering knowledge you can get very decent mark in this GATE ES paper. And this year also I will suggest the same thing to student, that GATE ES as a secondary paper without any extra hard work you can get a very good mark.
Yes, definitely.
And in this part again it's the same thing. If you are preparing for GATE engineering service exam, in that case these two part is going to be, I will say, very easy for you. Yes. Like they have asked her one thing, SDG, how many goals we have. It's like what? It's like directly anybody can pick that answer.
Yes, definitely. So let me tell you one thing over here, guys. You need to understand the pattern of the GATE paper over here. What are the various subjects which is little bit theoretical more and numerically less, and what are the subjects which are basically the major part of this particular paper and the minor one. So we will discuss both over here. You can see here. So as you can see, the GATE aptitude and mathematics, sir, it is completely numerical, completely numerical, and we can say that you can score very well from this particular part. So almost 25 marks you can see here, or 28 marks.
So one thing actually for GATE ES, those who are only targeting GATE ES, for you, mathematics is very easy.
Yes.
Especially for those students who next year who is going to fight for this exam. GATE, yes, not whole GATE civil engineering syllabus is there. Many things are not there.
Yes.
Even Laplace transform is not there. So many things are not there. So this syllabus is almost 60 to 70% of GATE civil engineering syllabus. So this engineering mathematics for GATE ES is actually easy for you.
Yes, definitely. Now the next one is basically the environmental chemistry. As you can see here, guys, environmental chemistry, it is more numerical. As I can see the paper or the last strength. So what we have seen, it is more numerical, and you need to understand the concept and the conceptual part very carefully. Then only you can solve such type of question which is related to this one. And if you understand this particular fundamental, it will help you a lot in our civil engineering paper also. Okay. The next one is microbiology. I think, sir, it is theoretical, more theoretical as compared to numerical part.
But one or two numerical question also they can ask you. You have to be ready for that also.
But the major one is theoretical, right?
Huh.
Okay. Then we have hydrology, FM and OCF. Sir, what do you say?
Completely numerical.
Completely numerical. Okay. So this one is completely numerical portion, and you can see here, guys, the weightage of this particular one is 3, 5 and 1. Then we have environmental part 1 and part 2, as we know both of us that this particular subject is numerical, conceptual. Little bit you can say that theory part is also there, but if you are aware about the conceptual part and the numerical part, then you can solve any type of question which is related to this. So prepare for both the type of conditions.
But one thing
for this
I
one
will add here is that, sir, like generally people ask, like then the student asks me that, sir, how this environment part is different from in a question pattern, how it is different from GATE civil. In environmental part 1 and part 2, in a combination, if I talk about, many MSQ question came, sir, for 2 mark, and that is completely theoretical, conceptual based.
Sometime it may happen, sir. Actually, last year also what we have seen, there are some theoretical question which is generally based upon like 1 mark only, but they have planned it for 2 mark. And there are some numerical in GATE civil paper which can be a 2 mark question, but they have framed it as a 1 mark.
Yes.
So that thing, that particular thing we have seen in the last year also in GATE civil itself. Okay, so that you have to aware,
Yes,
right?
completely.
Then we have environmental issues and management. Sir, I think it is more theoretical as compared to numerical
Completely
portion.
theoretical.
Yes.
No numerical discussion in that part.
So at the last, what we will discuss, what are the major subjects which you have to focus for the next year if you want to. So let us focus on it. So as you can see here, general aptitude, engineering mathematics. Sir, major part?
Yes.
Yes.
Completely.
Then we have environmental chemistry. It is also major. Yes, it is also major score. So you can see here, guys, these 3 subjects are major one right now. Then we have environmental microbiology. It can be, you can say that the medium scoring subject, right?
Like they can be choosy for that part.
Choosy for that.
But again, like you can make a combination of the structures. Like general aptitude engineering mathematics is a one combination. Then FM, hydrology and OCF is again one combination,
but,
like this.
But the content which we have to discuss over here is very last, sir, right?
Yes, yes.
And that's why we have the overall weightage. You can see it will be a little bit lesser,
Around 10,
right?
Compared to
so yes, if I prepare the environmental chemistry, then it will be much better.
Yes, definitely, sir.
Yes. Now, if we go about the environmental part 1 and part 2, so as you can see here, no doubt it is major. So you have to prepare both of them and in a very good manner, right? Then what say about the environmental issue and environmental management, sir?
These 2 part, I will say, like you don't have to be focused too much about this part. Like a general discussion you can do. If general discussion also, like if you just revise the notes also, na, this part you can easily get the, like out of 10 mark, na, you can get 6 to 7 marks easily. This part you have to mainly focus about. Again, environmental chemistry you have to mainly focus about, and then general aptitude and engineering mathematics you have to mainly focus about. If these 5 part, if you are focusing perfectly with a crystal clear manner, you will be above 50, above 60, according to me.
And if you are preparing for engineering services prelims examination, so most of the part you can see over there also in energy and environment.
Yes.
Because a lot of things are discussed over there also. Ajit sir will discuss that particular part usually. So environmental issue and environmental management. So from this particular topic, you have means you can cover it for the ESA prelims also. So I think that's it, sir.
Yes, sir.
So I hope you have enjoyed this particular discussion, as well as you have seen the solution on our Wallah Civil and Mechanical YouTube channel. So we have discussed a lot of questions, which is memory based questions, right? And sir, me and Badal sir, Ankit sir, Ratan sir, then Puneet sir. So all of we have discussed about the solution of this particular memory based question. So I hope you have enjoyed it. So thank you so much. Let's meet in the next one. Bye bye and take care. Good day.